From the air, the scope of the disaster is unmistakable. Vermont's capital city submerged. The Winooski River unstoppable as it swelled to more than 21 feet, its second highest flood level on record, overtopping its banks and stranding hundreds.
Make no mistake, the devastation and flooding we're experiencing across Vermont is historic and catastrophic.
Swiftwater rescue teams from several states performed more than 100 rescues. These people pulled from a downtown hotel. With the first floor underwater, there was no other way to get out.
How quickly did things go bad?
Yeah, really quickly. Yeah, it went from, water at the front of the hotel up to over the cars.
This afternoon, Mayor Jack McCullough getting his first up-close look at the devastation.
Probably worse than I expected. Yeah, it's not good.
The city now under a boil water advisory, and it's not over. Officials closely monitoring a dam about 5 miles upstream, dangerously close to overtopping and sending even more water into Montpelier.
What we're told is that we're within about a foot of that happening, and so that could be very bad if that happens.
Even the police station is flooded. They've had to move operations elsewhere. Communications also a big concern. These guys are headed out now. They're going to take a generator up to the top of a building to make sure that their calls keep coming in.
14 counties in Vermont have now been declared disaster areas.
It's awful. It's atrocious.
So many have had to flee their homes.
I was like, we have to go now. Now. We have to go right now. And so we got our kids and we grabbed our dog and we left.
Some towns are still completely cut off. Air rescues happening where boats and trucks can't get in. In Ludlow, you can see why. The ground completely washed away beneath this train track. Elsewhere, entire houses succumb to the powerful current. Roads and bridges buckled. What is left when the water finally recedes will be a massive and expensive cleanup. Something the Hudson Valley knows all too well. Today, still picking up the pieces from the same system. For some, moving on will be infinitely harder. Ed Nugent lost his daughter Pamela in the floodwaters.
She panicked again and she just grabbed the dog, came out here. As soon as she hit the road, the water hit her, just took her down. 2 seconds, she was gone.
Even as the floodwaters begin to recede, the pain may take much longer.
And with that, Kristen Dahlgren joins us now live. Kristen, from what it looks like there behind you, there are multiple threats there tonight.
Yeah, there are, Tom. They are still watching that dam very closely. The latest update is that it is holding steady, but at capacity, so not a lot of wiggle room. Meantime, there is more rain in the forecast. The ground here is saturated. As you can see, the rivers are full. There are not a lot of places where any more water could go, Tom.
Yeah, that rain would be devastating. All right, Kristen Dahlgren leading us off tonight.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.